Good evening, fellow Toastmasters. Today, it might be a mistake for me to stand in front of here and deliver a speech because I'm a little bit underprepared. So do forgive me if I don't do an awesome job here. Okay. So my topic is better by mistakes. How many of you enjoys making mistakes? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great, about half of them. Okay, so I'll just need to convert another half of you to like making mistakes. Why making mistakes is good? Why making mistakes should be the thing that you aim for? One thing I just couldn't understand why. Have all of you read any self-help books on how to be a millionaire, how to get happy, how to be rich in 50 seconds? Ultimate banker! Whoa! Any one of you read those books? I'm sure a lot have. I've read about 5 books on how to get happy. And I never ever seems to get there, you know. And then I've read how to be a millionaire. And right now my bank account still has less than 5 digits. Yeah, it's a 4-digit number. So that was wondering, what is wrong? I mean, people give me advice on what to do. My mom told me, you better sleep early, otherwise tomorrow you can't wake up. I look at her, I know my age, and I continue playing my computer games. The next morning, I couldn't get up. And then I thought to myself, what is wrong? It's because I didn't sleep early. So then I realized my mistake was not sleeping early, you see. Take another example. For example, my parents always tell me, the teachers always tell me, study hard. I look at them, I nod my head, yes, I'll study hard. I end up playing more Facebook games than I ever did studying. And then I didn't do well for my A-levels. So then I thought to myself, what went wrong here? Then came the solution. Study hard. So there are a lot of times whereby we make mistakes. And after we make those, there are a lot of times when people warn you, people advise you, people tell you, hey, don't do this. Yet you still go and do it. And after that you realize, oh, it's a mistake. And then you learn, oh, okay, I should listen to that advice. A lot of people will give you advice on what not to do or what to do. But if you're like me, you never listen to them. You try it out on your own, you make your own mistake, and then you learn from it. So the reason why today I'm going to encourage you all that mistake is actually a good friend. Mistake can actually be good. Okay, so firstly, one characteristic about mistake, it's very memorable. Just now all of you have shared. Did all of you remember what embarrassing stuff happened to you or what mistakes you did in your high school? Did someone split their pants or did someone throw their handphone into the rubbish bin? So are you going to throw your handphone ever again into the rubbish bin? And are you going to go into the female's toilet again? Probably not, correct? Why is that so? It's because you made a mistake. And mistakes are very memorable because it's very painful for us. Psychology research has shown that pain is twice as painful as what you gain. Losses are twice as painful as gain. So when you make a mistake and you're embarrassed by it, you're hurt by it, you lost something through the mistakes. It hurts a lot more than if you have done something successfully and people recognize you for a success. That's why when you make mistake, you remember it very deeply. Like how I remembered a lot of my mistakes, and up to now, all of us can still remember what happened in high school because it's very, very painful. So what about it? So what if it's very memorable? You should make use of that. You should make use of this mistake, these characteristics of mistake to your advantage. For example, it can be applied in studies. Research shows that students would try out a question, no matter whether they made a mistake or not, then after that they were given the answer, actually remembered the solutions to that a lot better. So I actually make use of that. So when my accounting or my finance teacher is teaching finance, I don't listen to him. I just try out the question on my own. Because most of the time the finance teacher will show the answer too quickly before you even get to try, and you make mistakes by trying. So I first make the mistake, then look, oh, so that's where I got wrong. And I learned from it much more deeply than others who just copy down the solutions. So other than in studies, it's actually very applicable even in a business. For example, that time when I went to Yan's, they had a sharing session when an entrepreneur came down. It's from Blackbean. It's one of the most awesome link card that I've seen. So it's actually in this business of corporate gift, where they actually sell corporate gifts to other people. So what happens is that there's a booth. They can open up a booth at some fair overseas at Hong Kong, and it will cost him $20,000. So for him, he didn't know whether that was right or wrong, but he decided to take the risk. And in the end, it turned out to be a mistake because that thing cost $20,000 for his whole team to fly over there to get fed, but it only brought him 5,000 revenue. But what he said to us is that it's actually a mistake that's well worth it. Because he know that next time he wouldn't be going to other fairs like this. So at least now, after he made a mistake, he'll know what's right and what's wrong, what might be worth it and what might not be that worth it. So we all make mistakes, but if we don't stop trying, if we don't stop making more mistakes, I believe we'll never learn from it. Because every time, there's this very famous quote by this guy called Jian Yu or something like that. If you show me someone who has never made a mistake, I'll show you this. This someone has never done something remarkable or something like that. So here I urge you all to make more mistakes, and Toastmasters is a safe place to make mistakes, so do make more here, and yeah, back to you, Toastmasters.